Hello everyone, I'm Gabriel and today our subject of discussion will be about the Suez Canal. Our group is composed by Gabriel, Igor, Mateo, Deborah, Mateus, and me. In this video, I will be joined by Gabriel and Mateus. Our presentation will start with some basic information about the canal, moving to the importance of it, and in the end, we will close our presentation with curiosities and fun facts. I hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, I'm Gabriel and today the discussion topic will be about the Suez Canal. Among the main navigation channels there is the Suez Canal, which is an artificial maritime waterway that connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea for over 150 years. Inaugurated on November 17, it is in 1869. It is an alternative way from Asia to Europe. In 1854, the French diplomat and engineer Ferdinand de Lesseps managed to attract interest for the project to create the channel of the Egyptian Viceroy Pasha Said. 4 years later, in 1858, the Universal Company of the Suez Maritime Channel is formed with the authority to cut the channel and operate it for 99 years, after which the property would return to the Egyptian government. The company was originally an Egyptian private company whose shares were held mainly by French and Egyptians. The work had several ongoings, with some stoppages. However, on November 17, 1869, the dam on the Suez Plains reservoir was breached and the waters of the Mediterranean flowed in the Red Sea, and the channel was opened for international navigation. Completing the 106 kilometers waterway took 10 years of poorly paid work by Egyptian workers and had around 20,000 workers killed during construction. The construction of the canal was relevant for worldwide maritime transport and contributed to travelers who, before its construction, needed to make this crossing by passing the entire African continent. Due to its unique geographical locations, it is of the most used sea routes in the world, where around 10% of the world market pass through the channel. Nowadays, the channel is used both for tourist shipment and for freight of goods or products. The climate in Suez is very diverse. The summer is long, hot, humid, arid, and cloudless, while the winter is mild, dry, and the sky is almost cloudless. Throughout the year, the temperature generally ranges from 10 Celsius to 34 Celsius.
In 1956, the then Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser nationalized the channel, an attitude in line with his nationalist vision and the strengthening of Arab countries without the intervention of Europeans. This act culminated in the so-called Suez War or Suez Crisis. There was a conflict in the channel in which France and Great Britain, which until then had some control over the private capital of the channel, were dissatisfied with President Nasser's decision, decided to make a military intervention with the help of so recent country, Israel. Then Israel invaded the Sinai, belonging to Egypt, and British and French troops occupied the region and assumed military control over the channel. Abel José dos Santos Leite, Master in Contemporary European History and Culture describes. In 1956, a conflict will unfold in the Middle West, directly involving France, Great Britain, Israel, and Egypt. However, this conflict, which will be known as a Suez War, of short duration and apparently forgotten and undervalued, it would quickly extend to a hardening of the political positions of all the great world powers, and would profoundly change the European political and economic situation, having been a conflict in which no one could really present itself a victory, except Israel. However, would have preferred that there was not much speculation on the matter, especially regarding the conclusion to have extended with France and England.
Less than 4 years after coming to power, being one of the leaders in the 1952 coup d'etat against the old regime, Nasser, who took over as president in 1954, had transformed his country. Egypt, in the eyes of the world, had achieved a real place in international affairs by building assertive nationalism and showing that it was not only willing but also capable of taking control of its own destiny. In 2015, the Egyptian government financed a reform in which part of the waterway was double, improving the passage of ships and decreasing the transition time from 18 to 11 hours, and increasing the numbers of ships per day to 65. Other references will be in the video description. I hope you liked it. Thank you.